One of the key steps to being an independent thinker is constantly seeking out opinions that differ from your own. One of those opinions has been coming from Vladimir Putin. He continues to talk in multiple settings, meetings, and speeches about the fact that we are headed toward a multipolar world. His general thesis is that when Russia invaded Ukraine and the United States and the rest of NATO decided to levy historic sanctions against Russia, it created a brand new world regime which people all around the world have to ask themselves, am I willing to trust the US dollar and continue to put my faith in the United States to be my friend? Now, regardless of what you think about Putin or many of his actions, which I personally don't agree with, it is important to understand how somebody like him is thinking. Here's a clip of one of his recent talks where he's explaining what it would look like as we head towards that multipolar world.
На что хотел бы обратить внимание? Они должны были бы понять, что уже проиграли с самого начала нашей специальной военной операции, потому что ее начало означает и начало кардинального слома миропорядка по-американски. Это начало перехода от либерально-глобалистского американского эгоцентризма к действительно многополярному миру. Миру, основанному не на придуманных кем-то для себя эгоистических правилах, за которыми нет ничего, кроме как стремления к гегемонии, не на лицемерных двойных стандартах, а на международном праве, на подлинном суверенитете народов и цивилизаций, на их воле жить своей исторической судьбой, своими ценностями и традициями, и выстраивать сотрудничество на основе демократии, справедливости и равноправия. И надо понимать, что этот процесс остановить уже невозможно.
Whenever you hear a world leader talk about the end of the liberal world order, or you see someone saying the world is changing and essentially calling checkmate, it's worth understanding how they're thinking, why they think that is the case, and what that would mean to the changing landscape here in the United States. I have no clue what the future holds, but what I do know is that the financial sanctions have caused a lot of conversation, and we've seen country after country react differently to them. Ultimately, the United States and its leaders, I believe, are acting in good faith, and they continue to try to do what they think is best. But understanding every single side of the evaluation and of the argument is important. It's essential to being an independent thinker. Whether you agree or disagree with Vladimir Putin, his talk track is very different than what most people in the United States are thinking. Whether you agree or disagree that the United States will hold on to the global reserve status with the US dollar, ultimately, we have to be prepared for any scenario. We have to understand what those worlds could look like. And then we have to do everything we can to work towards a better future for ourselves, our neighbors, and our children.